In the hills above Asheville, there's a bridge people refuse to cross after midnight. By day, Helen's Bridge stands quiet and harmless on Bowcatcher Mountain. Built in 1912 as the entrance to a private estate, its curved stone arch stretches over a narrow road lined with trees. Sunlight hits the rock, birds settle on the ledge, and passing cars barely slow down. Nothing about it feels violent. Nothing feels tragic. But long before ghost hunters arrived with cameras and flashlights, whispers followed this bridge. In the early 1900s, Asheville was booming. Wealthy families built grand homes in the mountains to escape the summer heat. Carriages once passed beneath that very arch. Lanterns lit the road at dusk. The estate beyond the bridge was elegant, isolated, quiet, removed from the world below. And that isolation is where the story begins. Legend says a woman named Helen lived in the mansion beyond the bridge. Accounts differ, but most versions agree on one horrifying detail. A fire consumed part of the home. Some claim her daughter died in that blaze. Others insist Helen, driven mad by grief, took her child's life herself before hanging from the bridge. No official records confirm the tragedy exactly as told. But something happened here. Locals in the mid-1900s began reporting strange experiences long before social media made it famous. Drivers claimed sudden cold air rolling through open windows on warm nights. Some smelled smoke where no fire burned. Others said their headlights briefly illuminated a figure standing on the bridge railing, a woman in white staring down into the darkness. Then she would vanish. Teenagers testing the legend started calling her name. "Helen! Helen!" They say if you call out 3 times, she answers. Not with a voice, with touch. People describe unexplained scratches on car doors, handprints appearing on dusty windows, faint tapping on metal roofs as if someone walks across the vehicle. One story tells of a driver who felt pressure on the trunk of his car, as though something had landed behind him, only to find nothing there. Skeptics argue it's suggestion, imagination, mountain wind echoing through stone. But the bridge does something strange at night. The arch traps sound. Tires rolling across asphalt bounce beneath the stone ceiling. Shadows bend unnaturally when headlights curve along the road. The trees grow thick, swallowing light. If you stand beneath it after midnight, the world feels held, suspended. Even paranormal investigators who dismiss the fire story admit something unsettling about the location. EMF spikes have been reported, sudden battery drains, audio recordings capturing faint crackling sounds like distant flames. The most chilling part? Residents who grew up in Asheville say the story existed long before it became a viral legend. Before ghost tours, before YouTube, before hashtags. It was told quietly, passed between families, a warning more than entertainment. Some believe the tragedy was exaggerated over time. Some say there was no Helen at all, that the grief attached itself to the bridge like moss to stone, growing thicker with each retelling. But nearly every haunting begins the same way, with loss, with isolation, with a place that witnessed something it refuses to release. Today, the mansion beyond the bridge no longer stands. Time erased the estate, but the arch remains, untouched, solid, watching. And if you visit late at night, when Asheville sleeps and the mountain air turns sharp and still, you might understand why people don't linger. Because whether Helen was real or not, the grief feels real, and sometimes that's enough.